Switch the leg. Hello everyone and welcome to Yoga Tara. If you're a beginner, if you want to lose weight, if you can't commit more than 30 minutes every day, and if you're interested in yoga, then this video is for you. In this video, I have devised a full body sequence starting with warm up, the sequence, and then the cool down period to help you lose weight effectively. This takes all about 20 minutes. So if you have 20 minutes to spare in the morning or in the evening, watch this video, try it at your home. All you need is a mat and comfortable clothing. Let's get started. So come to the top of your mat, hands to heart, close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Use this time to disconnect from everything that's outside of the mat and settle yourself well here. Bring your awareness to your breath, set the intention right, and very slowly we'll start with our warm-up. Hands by your side, big inhale, arms up, exhale, very slowly take your first forward fold. Now this is just to warm ourselves up, so don't shy away from bending your knees, stretching your back, lengthening your spine, really melting your heart into your knees. Slowly look up, come to a half fold, straighten your knees, again bend your knees and come to your forward fold. Do this a few times when you feel comfortable, and once you're done, press your palms into the mat, take your feet back and come to the first downward facing dog of the session. Now it's not mandatory to put your heels down onto the mat. If your hamstrings are tight, stay on your toes, push your chest back towards your thighs. Dropping your knees down, come back to child's pose. Once you're here, try to walk forward with your fingers. Try to really lengthen your spine. Push your chest down towards the mat. Keep walking forward. And then very slowly push the mat away and come back up. Lean forward, press the palms onto the mat, tuck your toes, go back to downward facing dog. Settle yourself here, feel comfortable, lengthen your spine, push your chest back. Slowly take your right leg forward, step forward, followed by your left leg. Take a forward fold, big inhale and raise your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do this a few more times. Arms up, forward fold, step back, downward facing dog. Drop your knees down, untuck your toes, come to child's pose. Come back to your tabletop, tuck your toes, go back to your downward facing dog. Step forward, forward fold, arms up, and hands to heart. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. This time, take your left leg back, followed by your right leg, downward facing dog. Drop your knees down, come to child's pose. Come back up, tuck your toes, go back to downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward, forward fold, arms up, and hands to heart. If you want, you can take some more rounds of the warm-up, or we can move right away into the sequence. Hands by your side, take a big inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Slowly press your palms into the mat, step your right leg really back, right knee on the mat, and come up to Ashwasanchalan. Very important in this pose is that your right leg is stepped really back. We are going to spend 8 to 10 counts here. Try to stretch your leg. Make sure your back is straight, your knee is stacked right above your ankle, and you are gazing forward. When you're in your fingertips, it helps you stay stable. Press your palms into the mat. Your back knee goes up and pivot your back foot out, and your right arm goes up to side angle pose. Gaze upwards, spend 5 counts here. So count till 5 and then bring your right arm down. Come on your right toes, take your left leg back and come to downward facing dog. Spend 5 counts here, settle yourself, push your chest back, really stretch yourself nicely. Very slowly take your right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees, step forward between your palms, pivot your left foot out and come back up. Now here, make sure that your right foot is facing forward, your left foot is perpendicular. Extend your arms, alert limbs, bend your right knee and come to warrior 2. Make sure your back is straight, your hips are square, and spend 8 to 10 counts here. Once you are comfortable in warrior 2, straighten your knee, palms down, take your right leg back to downward facing dog, and now we will move to knee dips. So drop both your knees down onto the mat and lift them up together. Try to do this slightly quickly. Every time you're coming up, push your heels back into the mat and then come onto your toes to drop your knees down onto the mat. This will work your lower body, stretch your hamstrings, create strength in your upper arm, and also help you get a strong core. Step with your right foot forward, come back to Ashwasanchalan. We will again spend 8 to 10 counts here. Make sure your back is straight, there is no rounding in the upper back. Your right knee is above your right ankle. Stay on your fingertips, then slowly pressing your palm into the mat. Your left foot comes forward and take a forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Now we'll repeat the same sequence with our left leg. So arms up, forward fold. Take your left leg back this time and come to Ashwasanchalan. Do not forget to breathe. Very important to keep breathing in and out through your nose. Make sure your right foot is firmly on the mat and your fingertips are also firmly placed on the mat. Come to side angle pose, raise your left arm up, left knee goes off the mat. Slowly bring your palm down and step back to downward facing dog. Spend 5 counts here and then very slowly take your left leg up and step forward between your palms. Pivot your right foot out, come back up. Stretch your arms, bend your left knee and come to warrior 2. Same alignment, left foot forward, right foot perpendicular, hip square, back straight, gaze forward. Spend 10 counts here, then straighten your knee, palms back onto the mat, left foot steps back and come back to downward facing dog. Back to knee dips, we'll do that 10 times. Now see here that my shoulders are rotating out. So do not create any kind of compression near your neck. Make sure there's space between your shoulder blades and also make sure that your palms are pressing into the mat so that there is no unnecessary pressure on your wrists. Once done, step forward with your left leg and come back to Ashwasanchalan. Again, we'll spend 10 counts here. Stay firm, stay strong. Feel that stretch going through your body. See what's happening in your body. Keep breathing. Lift your back foot up and step forward. Take your forward fold, arms up and hands to heart. Repeating it for the right leg, arms up, forward fold, Ashwasanchalan. Spend some time here, move to side angle pose. Go back to your downward facing dog, step forward, come to your warrior two. Again, spend some time here, go back to your downward facing dog, back to knee dips. Now, if you want, you can do this complete sequence at once, or you can spend 5 to 10 counts in every pose trying to deepen your particular pose. Stepping forward, back to Ashwasanchalan, forward fold, arms up, hands. Repeating the same for the left leg, arms up, forward fold, left leg goes back, Ashwasanchalan. Come up to side angle pose. Go back to downward facing dog. Left leg goes up, steps forward. Come up to warrior two. Spend some time here or put your palms back onto the mat and go back to downward facing dog for your knee dips. Now this sequence we will be doing in pairs, first with the right leg, then with the left leg. On a daily basis, you can try 3 to 4 rounds or even 5 rounds of the sequence. That will fit into a good 20 to 30 minute schedule of yours. This is a wonderful way to work your entire body and burn some additional calories. Coming back to Ashwasanchalan and to our forward fold, upward salute and hands to heart. Once you're done with your sequence, once you sweat it out really nicely, lie down on your mat and come to Savasana. Now it's super cold here, so I'm wearing a sweater so as to not let the heat go out. You can use a blanket if you want. Make sure you're adjusting yourself well when you come to Shavasana. Lift your upper body up, ground it nicely, make sure your thighs are resting well. Your feet are on either corners of the mat. Arms by your side, palms facing up, close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Stay here for as much time as you want. Rest completely, bring your breathing to normal, and then slowly get back up. I hope you enjoyed working out with me. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. If you know a friend who might benefit from this, share it with them. I will see you on the mat super soon. Do not forget to subscribe because I'm going to come out with a new video next week. Till then, take care and namaste.